Gamers Field.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Real Madrid against Barcelona. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Oh, this is intense. They talk about it for months, they remember it for years. It matters almost too much when Barca and Real collide. Look at them now. Casillas, goal. Pepe, Rafael Varane, Sergio Ramos, Marcelo, Khedira, Modric, James Rodriguez, Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema tasked with leading the line. Barcelona are away from home. Bravo takes the gloves. Piqué, Mascherano, Daniel Alves, Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, Rakitic, Iniesta, Messi, Neymar, Luis Suarez, tasked with scoring goals. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. A terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Iniesta, Jordi Alba, Neymar, tries a through ball, Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez, Modric, Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Busquets, looking for options. Well, that's where he wants it. Well positioned to make that interception. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Aim forward. Looks like a good ball through. Good starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Rakitic. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Neither side yet able to find the net. Daniel Alves moves long and forward. Luis Suarez passes it through. Takes it upfield. Pepe positions himself well and cuts it out. James Rodriguez. It's Sergio Ramos. It's a long forward pass. Bale plays a clever pass. Iniesta. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Piqué tries the route one option. Daniel Alves hurtling down that right flank. Throw it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Neymar! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rakitic! James Rodriguez. Now it's Modric. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Iniesta. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Just half an hour in now. Neymar. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Daniel Alves. Iniesta does not like coming off second best. Barcelona emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. Piqué. Rakitic knocks it towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Kadira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Benzema. It's Benzema! Oh wow! An absolute pile driver! A finish of true class! That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Neymar. Real Madrid are leading with half-time drawing close. Neymar with the ball through. Rakitic! Dispatched clinically.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Benzema. Benzema should stop target. Enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Cristiano Ronaldo, deftly done. Benzema! Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish. And the half-time whistle goes. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
Second period then underway. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Madeira. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's there!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Always urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Real Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Benzema. It's Benzema! Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. Plenty waiting in the middle. Benzema. Modric kings it out wide. Marcelo. Modric tries to stroke it through. James Rodriguez! He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Real Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Modric has created one goal already. It's good progress he's made on the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that certainly packed a punch. Gone out for a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Just about up to the hour now. Rakitic, his goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Messi. Neymar. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, if ever you want to see a clear example of simulation, that was it. No contact, no reason to go down, and it had to be a yellow card.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Cambio de jugadores en el Real Madrid. El dorsal 6. ¡Que diga! El dorsal 10.
Real Madrid still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Modric. Rakitic. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. Now the pass. A real chance to break. Barcelona looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Iniesta. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Neymar. And it's Jordi Alba. Now it's Iniesta. Looks like a good ball through. Played out wide. Barcelona get it back again. That's a half-decent try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Modric. Isco. Iaramendi. Brings the ball forward. Chip through. Rakitic. Daniel Alves. Messi. Daniel Alves. They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Modric with a good steal, well played. Now it's Benzema. Benzema passes it through. Has a hit! That is wayward.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Daniel Alves. Iaramendi. Isco. Luis Suarez. Spoon forward. Modric. Now it's Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo. Complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And it's Rakitic. Modric. Full tilt down the left. Steered out wide. Marcelo. Aimed in towards the centre. Mascherano gets it away. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Benzema. Chance! Benzema! Had everyone off their seats.
But I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Bale. He's had a look. And shoots! And oh! It's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that couldn't have been any closer. It merited a goal for me, but to hit the post, that's very unlucky. We're talking fractions here.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Here's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Iniesta. Modric. Steaming forward. It's Marcelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. I've given such an open invitation. He was always going to shoot.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Real Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that will be the final act. Real Madrid are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Listen, I've experienced the highs and the lows of derby clashes, and I can tell you that when you win one, it's pretty special. There's so much at stake. It's almost a relief to get it over, and I certainly can identify with the euphoria we're watching now. I think they deserved it.
It remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. A very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
To name a starting 11 that looks like this. Neuer, Team's goal. Jerome Boateng, Dante, Rafinha, Bernat, Mario Götze, Lahm, Schweinsteiger, Robben, Ribéry. Müller tasked with leading the line. Now the lineups for the game. Courtois takes the gloves. Cahill, Terry, Ivanovic, Azpilicueta, Cesc Fabregas, Matic, Willian, Hazard, Oscar, Diego Costa, tasked with scoring goals. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It has to be Eden Hazard, a magnificent little talent who's developed a strong resistance to the physical attention he receives. Now once he gets on the ball, he's not easily shifted.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rafinha. Robben. Azpilicueta.
Diego Costa can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Müller. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a loose ball. A chance! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Bayern Munich putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Ivanovic passes it through. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Dante. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oscar. Mario Götze. Tries a through ball. Diego Costa. Diego Costa shoots! The defence can get it clear. Rafinha, Schweinsteiger, Bernat, Schweinsteiger, Rafinha, and it's Müller, looking to force his way through. Hazard. Throw in. It'll be a throw in. Lahm. Matic. Rafinha positions himself well and cuts it out. Schweinsteiger. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. It's Robben! Goal! Bayern Munich! Courtois did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Bayern Munich draw first blood here.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Ivanovic plays a clever pass. That is gorgeous! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Oh, that was great to watch. It had to be an instant decision to lob the ball, and it just paid off perfectly. What a goal.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
It's Diego Costa. Now it's Oscar. This is promising. Mario Götze comes forwards. Now the pass. Rafinha is it out wide and in space. Is it out of harm's way? Loose ball, who's going to get there? Ribéry. Real chance! Muller!
Oh, he used his tricks to great effect in opening up the space for the shot then. I love the little drop of the shoulder.
Cesc Fabregas. Ups it towards the front. Ivanovic. It's Costa! And the ball's come out! Picked it up and here they come again. Mario Götze. Robin. And it's Ribéry. Looks to slip it through. Ivanovic. Wilian. Matic. Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Fabregas. Cesc Fabregas with the ball through. Costa! Oh, the ball's come loose! Pick it up and they can have another go. Cesc Fabregas. Hazard. Oh, it's Fabregas.
Yeah, the defence had it exactly where they wanted it there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Played out to the wing. It's Hazard! It's anyone's ball. It's in! Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb. They deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, but now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
open that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Aspilicueta does well to read it and intercepts. Aspilicueta looking for options. Diego Costa shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Schweinsteiger. Muller. Now it's Ribery. Deftly done. Now it's Robin. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, he's broken through. It's in!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
I'm given such an open invitation. He was always going to shoot.
Robin is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. This is quite a battle.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Ivanovic.
Well, it's looking a lot better for them now, and as long as they don't just get a little bit too cocky about this spell in opposition territory and leave themselves open to a slick counter-attack, they've still got to play with the right purpose and keep an urgency about what they're doing.
Robin now on a hat-trick. And it's Ribery. And he's through on goal. Tries to dink it in. Goes for it! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Unbelievable.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right. And technically, that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ivanovic. That had to be more accurate. Aim forward. Cesc Fabregas. Tries a through ball. Ribery. Definitely fell there. Smart save. Lam. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Robin. It's Diego Costa. And it's Robin. Robin looks to dink one in. Could be a corner. But couldn't steer it in. Házard. Oscar. Bayern Munich still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. It's Müller. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looks to thread it through, and out to safety. Müller. Ribery plays it long. He's away! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Wílian passes it through. Ivanovic. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
Bayern Munich have decided now is the time to make their final change. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not.
Substitution for Bayern Munich. Number 25.
Azpilicueta gets into the right position to intercept. Házard, that is a terrific run. Costa! It's cut loose. He's going after it. Joost. Bernat. Ribery. Oh, good interception. Costa. Ivanovic. Will try cutting inside here. Oscar has a shot!
That was a really open one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
He's made certain that won't get through. Looks to slip it through. Great ball, now the shot! It's broken loose! And they go once more. Lewandowski keeps everyone guessing. That was venomous. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Intercepts the throw, it's well read. And it's Robin. Tries lifting it over. And that's a goal kick. There will be 4 extra minutes. Ribery. through ball is intercepted. Quadrado. Matic. Costa. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Ruda. And it's Ribery. Ribery with the ball through. Chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just 2-1. There is the final whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
A warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Inter. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Look at them now. Sirigu, goal. Thiago Silva, David Luiz, Marquinhos, Maxwell, Thiago Motta, Marco Verratti, Matuidi, Pastore, Cavani, Ibrahimovic, tasked with leading the line. Down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, look out for a goal scorer in Rodrigo Palacio. His critics will point out to the fact that he needs a handful of chances to register one goal, but he gets goals, and he has a healthy record to support that reliability.
Okay, interesting. Looks to slip it through. Cavani. Pastore, Guarín, Pastore, the ball through, narrow Icardi, Hernandez, hit long and direct, Palacio! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Tries a through ball. Cavani with a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
Inter Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Guarin pumps it upfield. Now it's Icardi. Icardi, he's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Hernandez. Ibrahimovic, out to the left it goes. He's got through. Cavani beats the offside trap. It's Pastore! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! I've given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
They are rampant!
Unbelievable.
And they are disappearing out of sight! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hernandez plays it out to the flank. Icardi with a shot! That is brilliant! Mauro Icardi! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Marco Verratti. Hernandez. Guarin. Dinks one in, floated through, Icardi, and he's got the ball glued to his feet. Goalkeeper's ball. Matuidi, Vidic does well there, alert. And he's through on goal. Got away with one there.
Ibrahimovic has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever and been able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Matuidi is the route one option. D'Ambrosio set up one goal so far. So what now? It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Thiago Silva goes long and forward. And it's Palacio. Pastore. Looks like a good ball through. Paris Saint-Germain desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Hernandez. Guarín. And it's Hernandez. Tries to stroke it through. Sirigu catches it safely. Verratti passes it through. Marquinhos has it in a wide position, so what next? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Marquinhos pumps it into the area. Pumps it forwards. Medel. It's got through to him. Palacio. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, he certainly needs no invitation to run in on goal like that. Great strong run, but just wasn't able to apply the finish.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hernandez did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Chip through, dicked in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the half-time whistle goes. And that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Start of the second half. Now it's Palacio. Now the pass. Now it's Guarín. Can he finish? That is wayward.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Now it's Matuidi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mauro Icardi doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Loose ball. It's a throw in. And it's D'Ambrosio. Matuidi gets it back. Matuidi with the ball through. Obviously moved that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Juan. Now it's Palacio. Hoists it high. What an adventurous run from a defender. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Palacio. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Marco Verratti boots it upfield. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Ibrahimovic looks to dink one in. Matuidi. Now here's the through ball. D'Ambrosio gets into some space. Challenge, but well within the laws. Paris Saint-Germain get dipped into their subs. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's off on a marauding run. And in it goes. Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Paris Saint-Germain lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. D'Ambrosio tries a through ball. Icardi passes it through. And it's Matuidi. Oh, good interception. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Juan. Ballasio. It's a great ball.
Hernandez is so physically imposing in situations like that. He's not going to get bullied off the ball before he gets a shot away. He's very dogged.
Maxwell. Looks like a good ball through. Matuidi. Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Medel. Spoon forward. Thiago Motta. The ball through. Ibrahimovic! Now that was quite some save.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run through on the opposition goal.
There to hoof it away. Maxwell. Thiago Motta. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well positioned to make that interception. D'Ambrosio knocks it towards the front. Thiago Motta. Very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's Cavani! Gorgeous from Cavani! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that. If you connect well, it will swerve and dip all over the place. It's just so hard to predict.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Guarin. Icardi. Here's a clever pass. Palacio! Oh, taken with style! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Inter Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is absolutely glorious! Oh, that is a gem!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And it's Cavani. Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. Looks to slip it through. It's Palacio! Spectacular from Palacio! Palacio versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
Inter Milan have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Thiago Motta passes it through, tries a through ball. Santon charges in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.